I wanted to hop on and say good morning. And isn't real life wonderful? I mean, real life, not YouTube internet life. Real life. So, I got up early. My aide hasn't even been here yet. And I have my Clorox wipes and my Pledge wipes and all this stuff. And I use what I can. I don't focus on what I can't do. I focus on what I can do. So I was able to clean a lot of my room today. All by myself, no help. And sure, it's difficult. But that's what makes it satisfying and wonderful. Real life. Real life. And, I don't talk much about my real life. It's very different than Unstable Mabel's life. Although we are one and the same, Unstable Mabel is just that. I can go cuckoo online. I don't have that luxury in real life, but real life is really wonderful. Thursday night, my whole body started itching. I mean, itching so bad that I couldn't stand it, that I had to press this little button and call an ambulance because I didn't know what to do. My husband stayed home from work Thursday, and he was really sick. I'm not just talking man sick. I mean really sick. And he was like, JC, I can't believe I gotta deal with this. I said, you don't have to deal with anything, honey. I'm not calling an ambulance calls. I'm itching from the inside out. I'm not even kidding you. Inside of my mouth, inside my nose, and my ears, and other innards. It was so bad. I didn't know what to do, so I called the ambulance. And luckily, when I got there, while they treated my itching, made me high as a kite with that damn Benadryl on an IV. You know how they put that little thing on your finger? And they check your oxygen level? Mine was 80. Well, let me tell you, I didn't wait in the hallway. They got me right into an ER room and started. She needs a chest x-ray. We need to do a CT scan of her lungs and her heart. And we have to figure out why she is not getting oxygen. They had oxygen. Wow, that was fast. Now, I had no idea that my oxygen was low. I went because I was itching with no rash. It was crazy. So they spring into action. You know how slow an ER is, man. They weren't slow with me at all. So after the chest x-ray and the CAT scan of my lungs and stuff, they found out I had pneumonia in my lower lobes of my lung. I went to the ER because of itching. And they found out I had pneumonia. What up? That itch was a blessing. Because I don't want to push this little button for anything. Anything. So, I landed in a hospital till Saturday. Maybe early evening. I had been there 3 days, 2 nights and 3 days. And they loaded me with antibiotics and my IV, orally. I have some at home. I had to breathe into, I'm sure some of you will recognize this little contraption where you blow and try to make the thing go up. And I'm required to do that every hour for a minute. And I'm doing it. Want to smoke, but can't. My lungs can't take it. But I'd rather breathe into that than end up in a hospital for 1 or 2 months or never come out. So, where did that itch come from? Where did it come from? That was so bad that it would make me push a button that I have only ever had to use in all these years a couple of times because I fell and nobody was around. But I pushed this damn button, which I can't believe I did that. But was that itching a blessing or a curse? That itching was a blessing because it got me to a hospital where they could fix me up. See, isn't that weird how real life works? Real life. Not pretend life. Not unstable Mabel life. Lynn life. And whatever caused that addiction, I'm grateful. And I'm grateful to God. Because it could have been so much worse for me if I hadn't gone when I went. So, I'm up early. My Aid's not here yet. She'll be here. And I'm wearing my fancy pilot hat today. How goofy is that? You know I'm a crazy hat lady. This is about 35 years old. It's held up pretty good for 35 years and it's been washed. When my kids were little, I used to act really like spastic and goofy and wear this hat. And they would laugh and laugh and laugh at me because, that wasn't Mommy, but Mommy was doing something funny, But, I just discovered this recently, so I had to wear it. I just had to wear it. But brings back a lot of happy memories. But I just wanted to say good morning to you all. And I hope, from Lynn, not Mabel, from Lynn, that you have a wonderful and blessed life like I do. And that the Lord hears you, answers your prayers, gives you signs, brings real people into your life. Because my life, my real life, is filled with wonderful people. And I'm productive in society. Even though I'm disabled, I'm still productive in society. I talk to people. I talk to really intelligent people, which intimidates the hell out of me, but that's part of my real life. I have been, when I went to college and I graduated, so for math, computer science, my official title was I was a computer engineer. And I'm not shitting you in my rants to online bullshit, because I don't know. I can't help it. It's fun. I go to a lot of different channels. I have wrenches in some. Others I don't. Others that I enjoyed that got ridiculous. And I laughed. Teased, maybe made fun of, maybe a little bit cruel. But, there's a lot of people that don't get sarcastic humor. And that's what I have. Sarcastic humor. I like to crack a joke. I like to be sarcastic, and most of the time people respond very well to that. Other times people have a sticks up their butt, and it's funny. You never know and where that's going to happen. And it happens all over the internet, not just YouTube. Do you remember when AOL started? And there was also, right after that, something called Prodigy. It was AOL-like, but it wasn't AOL. Well, after I had my son, I was working at DuPont. And after I had my son, I was like, oh shit, what am I going to do now? I don't want to put my newborn infant in a daycare. So I had to find some kind of job that I could stay home and do. Well, do you all remember the old days when you had to dial up to get to the internet? Well, I dialed up. I got on Yahoo. They had Explorer, but it was crap and nobody used it. And did a job search for computer engineers. And what pops up was a beta tester for the new chat platform, Prodigy. And that was in 1985. No shit. And guess what? I applied. They emailed back, explained my situation, and I got hired to be a beta tester on that platform. I got paid to chat and to try to hack that platform to make sure that they didn't have like holes where people could attack. So part of my job was to befriend the hackers and learn what the hell they were doing. Now I had to participate in this crap that is not so nice, but hackers make lots of money now doing real jobs. So that was a lot of fun. I got paid to do that. I remember this group that, I was learning what they were doing and how they were trying to do things. We all went on an attack on Yahoo. Sending packets, if anybody knows what that means, because there wasn't really Windows yet. Or, it was a file system. And not like, we carry around computers. Androids are Windows. iPhones are Apple. 2 different entities. But I was always like a Android person. I had left DuPont, and they gave me a brand new Dell computer to take home. And that's what I worked on. And I had to build, I don't know if people remember firewalls. I created my own firewall. Nobody ever took me down. They could not penetrate this software firewall because I had built so many rules into it and had such control over it. I could allow in what I wanted and keep out what I wanted. It was a very interesting time. But yeah, people, I've been chatting since 1985. It's crazy. And then I learned other things and then other ways of communications and getting on platforms with 10,000 and 100,000 people that weren't Prodigy or AOL. It was called IRC, Internet Relay Chat. If anybody sees this and remembers that, drop me a message, because that's really the old days. That was the wild, wild west of chatting and internet. And You know. Do you know how you could make a moderator on your channel? Well, you know YouTube has moderators that will come into channels. They have a different, they don't have a wrench. They have some other kind of symbol. I can't. I got CRS. If anybody doesn't know what that is, I can't remember shit. I can't remember that symbol. But you know the difference. And I was at a level like those kind of people. Like, Versace Final, whether you like it or not. But I was fair. And I was well liked. And in demand. When, like, channel owners had a problem, they would ask for me. There were other people as well that did what I did. But I got asked a lot. I don't know. It was fun. It was fun. I got paid. I got to stay home with my baby. And now I'm the wacky, unstable Mabel on a YouTube platform. 37 years. Think about that. 1985. 37. Well, 38. Almost 38 years now. Yep. So, when I go on a rant and I say, don't mess with me, or I'll use the F word, I'm not shitting around. I'm not. But I would not wield any harm upon anybody's phone or channel. Now, if I find something crazy, yep, I'm going to make fun of it. Yep, I'm going to do that. Because that's what Unstable Mabel is on YouTube. I'm not like that in real life. Oh my God, can you imagine? Can you really imagine? But anyway, I wanted to say that I've seen some. I was moving around chat rooms yesterday, and I have a friend who is terrible. She is witty shitty, okay? And I find her sense of humor funny. And I respond back with sarcasm and irony. And if people don't get that sense of humor, then they don't get it. But that's Unstable Mabel. Different entity than me, but still the same. I mean, who in real life wants to be messed with? We've all been messed with by a doctor, a banker, a coworker, your spouse, your kids, you know. That's life. That's real life. And I love my real life. And I'm truly blessed. And again, I wish you all special blessings. I hope your real lives are wonderful. I hope your online lives are fun and wonderful, because that's what it's here for. I'm not here for being serious. I have to be serious every day in real life. I don't come, on YouTube to be that. I come to laugh. I come to lurk around. I come to chat. Sometimes I come in to moderate. But you people don't know where or who I chat with. Except maybe one person knows who I chat with, a couple of people. But, that's separate. But anyway, like I said again, many blessings to you all in your real lives. For your health, happiness, and everything else. Have a great day, everybody. From Lynn. Bye-bye.